everybody. It's Sack Marionette doing business as Bargain Counter Argument, and I am a middle-aged lady in a tiara talking about books and related issues, and I'm doing that today with Aina of Aina's Book Nook, and we're just hanging out. If you are in a position to say hi, please do so. If you're watching this in the past, or if you're watching this in the future, and this is the past, thank you for doing that, but I'm afraid I won't. That would be a fun story, though, wouldn't it? If somebody could leave watching a live stream that's already been recorded, but they had some sort of like time wormhole or something, and they could leave comments on it, even though live comments, anyway. So, Anna, how you doing?
I'm doing okay today. It's been a pretty good day. I'm excited to open these books.
Hey, Wyoming's here. Barkity, barkity. I think I just put a whole bunch of stuffed animals in a laundry basket. I'm sure one of them's got to be a dog.
I'm a cat house, okay? I got
There's
cats.
Rupert. Rupert. Rupert von Eagle.
Oh.
Eagle is the German word for hedgehog. Let's see. Oh, and I have a stuffed one of those. Very cozy. This is Chester Hadlime, and Chester Hadlime is called that because not too far from here there is a freeway exit sign that says Chester Hadlime because it's the road you take to get to either Chester or the town of Hadlime. And I thought it would make a great name.
Sounds classical.
Yeah, there's another similar one. It's further away, but there's an exit for both Marion and Milldale. So somewhere I see her up there. I have a penguin named Marion Milldale. It sounds like a soap opera star.
It's a good way to name things. You get the street names and just.
Yes.
All the street names here are named after different types of trees. Like the corner here is birch. So, birch.
Yes, we named them after street signs, and that's how we ended up with frontage and road. They're not really called frontage and road, but and what Wyoming says, how adorable. Yes, I like to think so. That's why I hang out with them. So you did errands this morning. Is that my understanding of the situation?
Had to do bank runs and then get a whole bunch of things situated, and my cats are on medicine and they won't take the medicine without the licky treats, so I had to go get more of those.
So if I were to walk into a pet store and say, my friend's cat needs some licky treats, would that be a conversation that I really wouldn't want to have?
Might be a little awkward there. They're the lickable squeeze up ones.
Oh, this is just getting worse and worse. That would be another great story. Is that somebody who's trying to fix her friend up with the hot manager of the pet store? Says, go in and ask for the licky treats, the things that squeeze and you. And then the next thing you know, they're having quite the relationship.
You're putting images in my head.
You put the images in my head, Mama Jamma.
We'll blame the cats. They're to blame.
Oh, why do I have a feeling that that's like a go-to move for you?
And now I'm getting a dirty look from Persephone. She's looking at the bowl that I had it in earlier. And
she's like, I don't know what you humans are up to, but I want no part of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to be off licking myself. Thank you very much. So you were going to do some unwrapping, or are you still going to do that? Or
yes, I want to unwrap all of the books that you sent me and make a list of the buddy read ones.
Okay, even the Harlequins?
Yes, I'll add them all that way.
Nice, because I don't remember what I sent you. So it'll be fun.
I've only unwrapped one so far because it got pulled out by one of the kids and half unwrapped already, but it wasn't a bunny weed one. That was
and Wyoming says, "Oh, do you mean those tubes for the cats? It's like liquid in a tube."
yes, the liquid mousse ones.
Okay.
They like only the tuna ones.
This is just okay. I'm just. I there's so much I could say, and I probably shouldn't.
They only like the ones that smell like fish.
Yes. Anyway.
Sure. A quarter later.
Heyo. Heyo. Okay, so I have my drink. I have a oh, you got your milkshake?
Yes.
Did it bring all the boys to the yard?
I'm gonna go lock my door. They can
Just
stay
in
out
case.
there.
What flavor is it?
Vanilla.
I couldn't tell. I don't have my reading glasses on, so I couldn't tell if it was like white because it was in a white container, or if it was that white because it was vanilla in a transparent container.
Just plain vanilla. If I had a choice, I'd want a banana or a strawberry one, but
I have water with a flavoring packet, a mango flavoring packet, and it is quite nice. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the mango flavoring packets. That's why they're like pretty much the only ones I have left after, the entire summer. It's like, no, actually, I'm into them. They're pretty good. So
I stocked up in the summer, and then the ones I had, the kids used up. I bought like 3 or 4 boxes of them, and they disappeared. I only have a couple of fruit punch ones left.
Well, fruit punch was one of the last ones for me to. I ordered a giant box that had a bunch of little smaller boxes in it that had different flavors. Oh, Lisa, the Lost Coffee Mug is here. Hey, she says. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? So we're just chit chatting. Anna's going to unwrap some of the books I sent her whenever it was. I think the last time we did one of this live stream out of nowhere was when you got the box, and that was like what 2-3 months ago, 3 months ago,
Yeah.
4 months ago. It was a while ago.
It was undecided if I was going to unwrap them or leave them wrapped. So they've just stayed wrapped for now. But we're
okay,
going to unwrap.
What you got?
Undone by Virginia Henley.
Well, is that a step back?
Yes, it is.
Oh, as Virginia Henley step backs go, that's one of the more boring ones. It's still nice, but I think that's a buddy read. I think that's a buddy read, isn't it?
Yes. This one was a buddy read. I've got that. If they're say buddy read, I have to write them down. This one's not. Do we just want to unwrap the buddy read ones during the live, or
it's up to you? They're yours. They're yours now. I mean,
I'm going to unwrap all of them.
I'm trying to crunch myself so that you can see both me and the fall tree, but I'm going to end up looking like Igor if I keep that up. He's like, not great.
I've got the stream thing pulled up to one side, and I've got YouTube on the other, so everything on my screen is delayed, so I can see the chat.
Oh, you can't see it off to the side?
Oh. No. I can see it on YouTube off to the side. If I want, I can watch. I think the comments pop up on the screen as they go, as you pull them up. But otherwise, I can't see the actual comments, I don't think. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Well, I had to switch it.
Okay. So, yeah. So you're potentially unwrapping books. I'm just trying to get comfortable. It's like as soon as my upper body is comfortable, my foot starts hurting. It's I'll figure it out.
We got Love Letters from a Duke by Elizabeth Boyle. This is an Avon one, and it does have a step back.
I don't think that's a buddy read. I think I already read that one.
Nope, this one is not a buddy read.
Yeah, I read that one. It was okay. I liked it well enough. So the goal here is for you to decide which ones you're going to keep.
I'm going to keep all of them, and as we go through them, if I DNF something, don't like something, if it was something I enjoyed but wouldn't read again, I'll pass it on.
Yeah, okay. Because I mean, if you see something that you could just look at it and you're like, no way, no how, then you know.
I think this is one of the what are they? The little tiny old white ones.
That's the Harlequin Presents. Vintage Harlequin Presents.
My brain's not computing words right now. Madeline Kerr, Working Relationship.
Oh, Madeline Kerr. I always enjoyed her stuff when I could find it. That's actually the pseudonym for a dude. So.
Kerr. This is. You know what? I'm going to stack them in two different places, and I can just go back and write them later. That
okay. Well, you're figuring that out. I think I told you that I have been logging my reading based on how much time I spend reading.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this.
Ooh.
And they're color coded according to the type of reading that I am doing. So this is the square. There are, I think, 113 squares on this. And it covers October 2nd to November 8th. Usually I would go through it faster, but while I've been rearranging my books, like I said yesterday, it's like I don't really feel like reading books after I've done that all day or for several hours. So I've been doing a lot of online reading, but even there I've been doing a lot of listening to podcasts and playing solitaire. So I don't mark those on here, but these are different color codes. So purple is for library books. This dark gray, almost black, that's for books that I own. The dark orange is for online reading. That could be fan fiction or long form journalism, whatever, the news. The pale gray, like this up here, that's Kindle Unlimited. And the paler orange is for ARCs. Now, I was doing this in October, so I wanted to have kind of Halloweenish colors.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it is November, this is started on November 8th.
Ooh.
As you can see, there are only two colors so far because I haven't. Purple is for online reading. And the brown is for library books. So you can see I finished King Sorrow, which was like 900 pages. And I have started in on this book of short stories that's out from the library. And I do have other colors, but I haven't done anything with them yet. So I have like this pink is for ARCs. I don't know that I'm going to read a lot of ARCs this month because most of the ARCs all of the ARCs I have none of them are being released until next year. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably going to wait until December. The darker brown is for Kindle Unlimited. And then the sort of washed out blue, sky blue for the sky when we have a clear day in fall or when we have a lot of clouds or something. That's for books that I own. So that's what I do. That's how I keep track of this stuff.
I like that color palette. It's a very nice one. I like this.
Yeah. Well, I have a bunch of different colored markers, so I'm just like kind of each month I'm trying something different.
I've got a huge set of Ohuhu alcohol markers in my room. So that'd be something I could try. Could try it.
Anyway, I just thought I'd pass that along.
Another one here. I'm going to put the non-buddy reads that side and the buddy reads that side.
Nice. Wyoming says, I'm still working on King Sorrow. Did you like Joe Hill's book, King Sorrow Sock? I'm halfway through and loving it so much. I did like it. I felt like maybe it didn't need to be quite as long as it was, but at the same time, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every page. I talked about it a little bit on the vlog that I haven't edited or posted yet. So that's really helpful to you. I I just felt like there were a couple of characters that I wasn't so interested in their story, and I kind of would have maybe liked to get more from the other characters, and like the two that I wasn't enjoying as much. I was like, yeah, they don't need to be in this book. Would have been fine without them, or if they had been a little different. I just didn't find them particularly interesting. But that's what I did enjoy the book overall, so that my interest was sustained, even though those two characters I thought were on the kind of on the boring side. So yeah, I did. I liked it a lot, and on the theme of Stephen King and his progeny, Joe Hill is Stephen King's son. This is the book I was talking about it yesterday, and I'm still working on it. It's short stories inspired by The Stand by Stephen King. So I'm enjoying it. Do you want to unwrap some more books? Do you want to have a sprint? What's the deal?
I got this one, and then we can do a sprint. I already opened this one.
Okay, what you got there? Oh, is that the... that cover is amazing.
I love it. It's so shiny. And it is a step back.
The step back.
Yeah.
That's Fabio.
Yes, that's Fabio.
That's definitely Fabio, and he has a big old sword.
Oh, yeah. There's very little covering them.
Well, if you want to show the people.
It is very interesting. I can't remember if this one was marked or not.
I've already read it, so.
Okay, so it's not a buddy read. If you've read it, it's not a buddy read. Okay.
Okay, well, shall we sprint?
Yes.
It is. Let's do. How do you feel about it's what about 17 minutes past?
Yeah.
How do you feel about sprinting to the top of the hour? Oh, comment. Wyoming says, "Oh, show." Oh, show Fabio soccer. Maybe that was supposed to be cover. I don't know if you remember, but Silly loves Fabio. Of course, I remember that Silly loves Fabio. I did a whole summaries of Joanna Lindsay books that had Fabio on the cover for Silly. So if you want to show it again. Sorry, autocorrect. Yes. Give Silly a chance to just bark her brains out. Barky, barky, barky.
I love step backs.
Yeah, step backs are so neat. So do we want to just go ahead and have a nice long sprint until the top of the hour? That's about 40 minutes or so.
Sounds good to me. I have to go.
Okay, we're sprinting. And I put this up here, and I am going to mute myself and adjust this so that it's showing the food tree. And I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
And we're back.
My face hurts.
Oh no, what did you do? Did you?
Brett got spicy.
Oh, I see.
Brett and Summer were getting spicy, and my face just went, oh.
Bee's here. A lot of people joined us. I don't know if they stuck around. They're coming back after now that the sprint is over. Stormy says, I am late but here. Kristen says, hey, friends. And Wyoming greeted them. Hi, Stormy. Hi, Kristen. Coffee mug is here. Oh, that's Wyoming telling everybody that Lisa, the lost coffee mug, is here. And then that's me just saying hi and that we were still sprinting. And Bee's got your number. She says, Ana's clearly gotten to the great part of the book. LOL. And then she added, hey, girls. Hey, Bee.
Hi, Bee.
You missed the discussion of things you can buy in the pet store. And my just utter incomprehension about what was going on, but just assuming it was filthy.
The licky treats.
Well, I actually did some stuff. Oh, kitty! Is that Persephone?
Yes, this is Persephone.
Hey, Persephone. The other one's Selena?
Gemma.
I don't know where I got Selena from. I actually did some stuff. And earlier I was saying about how I have the foot owie. I don't know if the people in the audience saw. I got some tendonitis or some nonsense. And I have a hot water bottle for it and everything, and it's great. But I got up and I did a few things. And Nurse Laura, my medical professional, she was just sitting here shaking her head. Like, what are you even doing? Why do I have to watch people do stuff that's bad for them? So I also got my Nora Roberts books together because I'm using the cart that I keep. Usually I'm in my sitting room. The cart is usually in my bedroom. Let's see if I can. Yep. Anyway, it didn't have anything on it except for the computer. And I thought I would load it up with Nora Roberts books so that I can celebrate Nora November, which is a very chill reading challenge from Lee of Dark Roots Creations. And she has a co-host for that. I think her name is Tina. I can never remember. Anyway, so the idea is just that you read a Nora Roberts book in November. That's, you can read one, you can read more than one, whatever. And also just to make it a little more interesting. Because I guess your books are interesting enough, but just do something that one of the characters in the books does. And it's just like, don't stress it. Just like if they eat breakfast, if they go to a diner for breakfast, go to a diner for breakfast. If they order a pizza for dinner, order a pizza for dinner. If they make a cup of coffee, make a cup of coffee, I suppose if you have a partner, you could do something that, anyway, yes. So I thought I would see what Nora Roberts books I have. Oops. B says, what a fun idea. Yes. Ooh, suckers. A school bus just went past. I think Ada's trying to figure out.
I think seven. I've got 7 of her books that I haven't read. And then I think I have 1 or 2 anthologies where she has a short story in it.
Okay, well, I have... Oh my goodness. That was violent. Oops, lost track of time, says Stormy. Hi, Stormy. Glad you could join us. Anyway, so I have some books, and some of them I've discussed recently on this very channel. And some of them still have price tags on them, but they're not the price tags from when I bought them. Abby Jean gave me a bottle of Undo, which is like a adhesive solvent for my birthday, so I got to bust that stuff out. We have The Collector. And a lot of these have very nice end pages. In fact, at least one of these I bought because I thought the end papers were so pretty.
Ooh, nice little cityscape.
Yeah, yeah. So I have the collector. Let me know if you have any of these in common with me, and maybe we could do yet another buddy read because we don't have enough opportunities for that. Oh, Kristen says, so watching all of your organizing videos got me to finally clean my room and organize for my holiday reads. Nice. I am glad to have been of service.
To be fair, I think it's been a while since we read Hidden Pictures, and that's the last buddy read we did.
Hidden Pictures.
Yes, we did Deep End, and we've done Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak.
Oh, Jason Rekulak. I was like, yeah, like, sounds like a Nora Roberts title, especially since I think I have hidden something by her over here. I don't know. And I was like trying to like, what? Oh yeah, Hidden Pictures. Yeah, that was a while ago. Thanks, says Kristen Lee. Then this is large print, because sometimes that's how I want to roll when my eyes are tired. And it is Black Hills.
Ooh.
But it's the, let's see, what year was this? It could well be that the regular edition has pretty end papers, but they didn't do that for this one. 2009. And the collector is 2014. Let's see. Undercurrents.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it though? And I like the way on the back they kind of managed to sort of coordinate her author photo a little bit. What coordinate? It harmonizes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this I talked about. I got this one fairly recently. It was definitely an end paper buy because this is the cover, which is very nice. I think Gwen was telling me that this was one she particularly liked. I think it was Gwen, might have been somebody else. And
that's very pretty.
Horsies. Yay! And another one with gorgeous end papers. This is Identity.
That's gorgeous.
Huh?
That's gorgeous. I love beautiful end paper. They kind of, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. The art, it just like, if it has nice end papers or pretty cover or like the pretty edges, you just kind of want to.
Or the step back. But what I like about this is compared to a lot of step backs, there's no barcode or anything like that. It's just the picture. Kristen says, so pretty. And B concurs. She says, these are also pretty. And then I have the Dragonheart Legacy trilogy, The Awakening.
I have all of those.
Huh?
I have all of those.
Have you read them yet?
No.
Well, maybe we could celebrate Nora November together. And then we have this kind of end paper. Becoming, book 2. Ooh.
Mine are all paperback, so they don't have any pretties.
Well, what do the covers look like, or can you reach them?
They're the same. They're right here.
Oh, okay. Well, the covers are nice.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a tiny little cairn. I don't know how big that is, if it's like Stonehenge sized or if it's like little or what. And then I have some books that are omnibus volumes that are reissues of some of her category work from the 1980s. So we have a book that I just threw on the floor. Summer Dreams. And this is Dead Image and Untamed. Here's the first sentence from each of the summaries. For Dual Image, playing Booth DeWitt's cruel ex-wife in his semi-autobiographical film is the chance of a lifetime for actor Ariel Kirkwood. So, she's playing his terrible ex. But how can romance bloom under those circumstances? And Untamed, the circus is no place for a lawyer. I didn't think the circus would be a great place for a lawyer, personal injury attorney especially. Suspicious is 3 books. Partners, The Art of Deception, and Night Moves. Ooh, working on some night moves. And then Truly Madly Manhattan. We got snow on the cover. Local Hero and Dual Image. What do you know? That was also in this book. But I like the description for Local Hero. Comic book writer Mitch Dempsey creates heroes, but he's never seen himself as one. That is, until Hester Wallace moves into the apartment upstairs. When Hester's son Radley finds out his new neighbor is the brains behind his favorite superhero, well, Mitch might as well be Commander Zark. He can do no wrong as far as Radley is concerned, but Hester isn't as easy to win over. Still, there's something about the shy single mom that intrigues Mitch and makes him long to love, honor, and protect her forever.
That sounds very good. I kind of want to read that now. That sounds amazing.
They actually, most of them sound pretty good.
I have a soft spot for kids. Like young
single
kids.
Mom. Yeah.
Single mom,
And,
young kid, yeah.
Well, I have a soft spot for comic book writers, so it all works out. So those are my Nora Roberts. So I thought I have one less than I thought I did because they snuck in the same book in 2 of them.
I've only got one anthology with her in it, and she only wrote one of them. It's Wolf Moon, which is the first one in this anthology. And then I've got the Cousins O'Dwyer. And
You've got tons of what?
The Cousins O'Dwyer.
Oh, Cousins O'Dwyer.
And
I thought you said tons of something. I'm like, okay.
I've got Midnight Bayou and Carolina Moon, which I've already read. Those are 2 of my favorite books ever. And High Moon, which I keep starting and can't ever finish.
So I pulled those books out, and I brought some more science fiction books in here because this bookcase, I have a bookcase over off to the side that's going to be my science fiction. It's the one that was supposed to be my horror books, and then I realized they were never going to fit there. So, and I cleaned up. I have this little niche in my room, niche, nook, whatever you want to call it, that I have been I think it's been like 2 or 3 vlogs where I'm like, yes, I'm going to work on this, and then I don't. And then I sat down and worked on it, and it actually went pretty quickly, much more quickly than I thought it would. So that's done. Stormy says, great collection. I don't have a lot of Nora books. I have a few of her category and then a few of her chunkier ones. Well, that's what? 2, 4, 6. I think that's 10. I don't know. About 12, I guess. I don't know. I lost count. So, do you want to unwrap some more books? Have another sprint? What's your deal?
Yeah, we can unwrap a few ones. I'll just do it rapidly and sort them and show the cover and stuff.
Stormy says, my favorite from her so far is The Witness. I'm not sure that I've read The Witness.
My favorite Nora that I've read is Carolina Moon. I always get the Carolina Moon and Midnight Bayou mixed up a little bit in my head.
I liked Shelter in Place. I've never read a Nora Roberts book, says Kristen Lee. And Stormy says, I just started reading her a few years ago. I haven't read that many by her.
This is a buddy read.
Huh?
This is a buddy read. Joanna Lindsay, Let Love Find You.
Nice.
And it does have a step back.
Ooh.
Okay, this one is not a buddy read, which means you've read it. You can tell me on a scale if I should read it now or not. Kathy Maxwell, A Seduction at Christmas. I can read this. It's a Christmas book.
I enjoyed that one. I read it last Christmas. Yeah, I like that one.
This is good.
Pretty, says Stormy. Mm. Mm. Mm.
I don't have a whole lot of like holiday theme books, so that'll be good.
Seduction at Christmas is like, I think it's the start of a new series, but it's a spin-off from an older series. I don't know. I remember I didn't realize it was in a sort of shared cinematic universe, as it were, until after I'd read it, and I didn't feel like not knowing that, not realizing that didn't detract from my enjoyment.
Yeah. If you don't have to read it to read the other ones to understand that story. See?
Well, I think let me take a quick look, because I think it might actually be the first in a series. What you got?
Shannon Drake, Night Triumphant.
Ooh, Shannon Drake.
This is a buddy read.
Yeah. I don't think I've read any Shannon Drake recently, so I think...
I have never read any Shannon Drake, so...
Oh, she also writes as Heather Graham.
That sounds familiar. That one sounds familiar.
I think a lot of her historicals as Heather Graham were, whatchamacallits, Civil War or post-Civil War. I'm trying to find out more about Seduction at Christmas, but Goodreads is being persnickety. I think I have it now. Okay, it is the first book in Scandals and Seductions. But there's a character in there who is from a different series by Kathy Maxwell. Something about Highlanders.
I do think I have some Kathy Maxwell somewhere on here on my shelves. I just haven't read them yet.
But yeah, that's probably why I didn't feel like I was losing anything by not having realized it was in that sort of shared universe, because it's the first book of a different series. So,
and another Harlequin Presents. This is a buddy read.
What is it?
Sarah Holland, Too Hot to Handle.
Ooh, Sarah Holland. Sarah Holland's an interesting one. There was a very prolific writer for Harlequin and Harlequin Presents. She was a Mills and Boon writer in the UK, and she published under the name Charlotte Lamb. Her real name was Sheila Holland, and Sarah Holland is her daughter. So she's like a second generation Mills and Boon Harlequin writer. But I enjoyed her stuff. She may have been a Nepo baby in one sense, but she was a good writer. So I'm still here at work now, says Wyoming. Hi, Wyoming.
I'm a third generation Harlequin reader. I inherited my great grandmother's Harlequin books.
I'm a pioneer. My mother thinks that Harlequins are nonsense. Kristen, you have to read Nora, says Wyoming. Well, this is a great time to start. And Wyoming, since you're able to join us from work, here is a reward stuffy. This is Mike Moose, and he got that name because he's one of these, I don't know if you can hear, he's filled with beans, like little pellet type beans. He's very weighty, very heavy. And the idea is you can put him in the microwave and like warm him up and then like, hang out with him in your bed. So that's why he's Mike Moose, because he's microwavable moose. But we have not done that to him. Because look at that little face.
Something about putting him in the microwave just don't feel right, right?
Yeah, yeah. I got a hot water bottle. I don't need to harass the stuffies. Stormy says, I am a second generation Harlequin reader. Again, I am a pioneer in my family. Hooray, hooray. I had a Maine Coon cat and he passed away at 17 last year. His name was Moose. Oh, my sister used to have Maine Coon. I don't know that she still does. But I think he might have been my sister-in-law's, and then they kind of had him for a while, and then he died of old age. His name was Joxer because of Joxer the Mighty from Xena Warrior Princess.
My dad wants to adopt the Maine Coon, but we already have 2 cats, so.
Oh, well. Maine Coons can get really big. And they look even bigger because they're really, really fluffy. Well, I actually have a fair number of moose around here, but Mike Moose is the one who was on top of the laundry basket. So do we want to have another sprint?
Yeah, sounds good.
Do we want to go to the top of the hour again or just a half an hour? Or... We had a friend with a Maine Coon cat and he disappeared one day. Oh, well, the Maine Coon cat probably ate him.
May as well go to 3. It's only 9 more minutes, so.
Cool. They think he jumped in the car of the guys who were working on their house and they never returned him. Oh, it's the cat that disappeared, not the guy. Okay.
We got catnapped.
I was thinking it was the guy who had disappeared and the Maine Coon had eaten him, but no. Okay, so we'll sprint until the top of the hour, so that's like 38 minutes. And this time, Nurse Laura is just like giving me the stink eye, like I had better just stay off my foot for this time. So I need to type sprinting until and pop that up there. I am muting and I will see you in about a little less than 40 minutes.
Okay.
And we're back.
Hi. I kind of got sucked in there for a second.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
I see somebody left a lot of comments. I'm Canadian. I'm following from Canada. November is a wonderful month for reading books. You're more relaxed and calm. Let's hope that the new generations will increasingly love books rather than video games. There's something to be said for video games. I don't play them myself, but I know a lot of people who do. Horror, thriller, and romance books are very good. And you responded, my niece adores adventure books. It would be nice if children also learn to read books. Books are culture. They open your mind. And it goes on from there. There's a lot going on there, and I don't feel up to engaging with it right now. I read about 50 pages, and right after Nurse Laura gave me the stink eye and told me, and she didn't tell me, she just kind of glared at me like, don't get up and walk around. I had to get up. I didn't walk around though. I just wanted to get a cable so that I had some clips on my phone that I need to process for editing for my vlog. So I downloaded those and then I read about 50 pages, a couple of short stories. So
I got 2 short clips recorded for a future vlog. I guess.
Nice.
Vlog. And I got another chapter read. And I got
They go to the pet store. What? Oh, sorry.
He's going to the pet store right now.
Oh my.
That's why I kept doing this and making faces like I'm trying to get through this and I can't keep a straight face.
Well, it's a little after 4. I'm starting to get a little tired. I was doing pretty good, but
my back is screaming. That's why
it might be time to call it an afternoon.
I think so.
Well, thank you for joining me.
I had fun.
I did too. And I actually got more done like physically than I expected to, because it was like, let's not do anything. But I found some stuff I could do without really having to move around very much. So that was good.
I got some books unwrapped. I did a little bit of reorganizing on my shelf. I got some reading done. I feel accomplished.
Yeah. Yeah. I put a bunch of stuffed animals into a laundry basket. That's always a good time for me and for the stuffed animals. Okay, well, Stormy says that she listened to some on The Lost World by Michael Crichton. That's
I want those books so bad. My sister read them and she said it's totally different from the movies and I really want to read them.
Oh, wait, this is something I want to ask before I go. Are you interested in doing a buddy read of The Awakening?
Absolutely. Just let me know when you want to
start. November.
Probably
and
do one.
Thanks for the sprint, says Kristen. Before you go, Kristen, before we go, if anybody else wants to do a buddy read of The Awakening by Nora Roberts, please join us. Join us. They're a lot different. So this is what it's about. Oh, wow. In the realm of Talam, a teenage warrior named Keegan emerges from a lake holding a sword, representing both power and the terrifying responsibility to protect the Fae. In another realm known as Philadelphia, a young middle school teacher has just discovered she possesses a treasure of her own. Breen Kelly works at a job she hates while trying to pay off her student loan, pinching pennies, fighting off anxiety attacks. She's prone to those, along with headaches and strange dreams, like the one she just had in which she encountered a dragon. But as vivid as the dream was, she knows that the bedtime stories of magical places that her father told her about long ago, before he disappeared, were just that, stories. Or were they? Only lately she's noticed a silver-haired man who seems to follow her everywhere, yet always eludes her when she tries to catch him. She thinks she hears his voice in her head. Come home, Breen Siobhan. It's time you came home. Then a sudden shock interrupts her everyday worries. While dutifully house-sitting for her cold, critical mother, she finds papers that had been previously locked away, records of an investment account worth nearly $4 million, an account that is in her name, a fortune that her long-lost father has been wiring to her for years, hidden from her by her mother. It's a discovery that would turn anyone's life upside down, but for Breen, it will change things in unimaginable ways because after she takes her rightful ownership of the money and flies to Ireland in hopes of finding her father, she will follow a dog into the forest in Galway and enter a place where fairies and elves and mermaids dwell, where a man named Keegan will train her to fight, where she will embrace powers she never knew she had, and where newfound courage will lead her toward her destiny. This is copyright 2020, and my hardback is 435 pages long. And Stormy says, have a great rest of your day. Thank you. It sounds good, says Kristen Lee, but she chunky. Yeah, I don't know how many hours it is if you wanted to listen to it as an audiobook, but it is in the hardback edition, 430 pages, 435 pages. So, I mean, I read pretty fast. So, but if anybody wants to join us, I think I'll record. I will record a short, so that people who aren't participating in the live stream who follow my channel, if they want to join, they'll know to do that. Or not. Whatever, man. Well, thank you very much for joining me. And anybody who joined me, aside from Aina, joined us, or is watching it back later, thank you for doing that. And I will be back on Wednesday for Midweek Motivation at 2 p.m. Eastern. Do you have anything coming up?
I'm going to be, the only video I have coming up currently is the one where I'm going to be updating on the changes to my channel. But I have to finish that still.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a vlog I can edit and post, and I need to edit and post my birthday video, but I don't know when those things are going to happen. So, yeah, just because I kind of been dragging my feet.
Maybe that's how your foot got hurt.
Yeah. I should have realized. Well, anyway, good night, everybody.
Night.
Okay.